Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisha if you're new here, and in today's video we are finally going to be doing my June haul. So if you haven't seen my quarantine haul, I'm going to list that down below. Since then, your girl been hauling because these companies been sailing. So I was actually going to try to do June and July together, but then when I realized how much it was, I had to separate it. So just for my own sanity, I'm going to separate it. I know half of these things you've already seen, I've already used. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. A lot of it you haven't yet. I'll get to it. But yeah, I think it's a lot of good stuff. If you're interested in seeing all the crap that I picked up in June, some of them didn't come till late July, but the stuff that I picked up in June, please keep on watching. Before we jump into the haul, if you're interested in this look, this very neutral glam look, this is look number 1 with the Ciate London Editor Palette New England that I got in my Boxy Premium for August. I'm doing 3 looks with this. The first one is very, very neutral. I know this is probably what most people will gravitate towards. So I started off with the neutral look, but you know I'm gonna go colorful. So if you're interested in seeing these 3 looks, this video and the review of this palette will most likely be on Instagram. Yeah, and if my makeup looks a little bit rough, I was wearing a mask. I went to a little outdoor food truck thingy with the kids, so I was wearing a mask. It held up pretty well. I actually wore one of the items I'm going to talk about in a second. If you're hearing baby TV in the background, my kids are watching TV. So I can keep them quiet so I could do anything. If you know, you know. Okay, so let's get into all this stuff. It's a lot. I'm going to go real quick. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about is I picked up a bunch of the lip bar products. So in my full face of black owned products, I used their eyebrow pencil. I'll link that video down below if you haven't seen it, but I use their eyebrow pencil as a double-sided pencil where there's a brow gel on one side and the pencil on the other side. Loved it. So I'm in this Facebook makeup group, and I swear to you, all they do is talk about what's on sale, you know, and in there somebody said that there was a sale, was like a Good Morning America sale that the lip bar was having, and a lot of this stuff was 40 and 50% off. So one of the items I picked up is this Fresh Glow bronzer and blush duo. So like it says, it's a duo. There's the bronzer on this side, the blush on this side, and then there's a little brush in the back. I'm probably not going to use the brush, of course, but you know, this is a really good travel item since you have a 2-for-1 deal. I love palettes and 2-for-1 items, anything that can multitask. So having the brush in there is actually pretty good if you need to do your makeup on the glow. It is a shimmery bronzer as well as a shimmery blush. So the bronzer is called Direct Deposit and the blush is called Shopping Spree. I also picked up a couple lip products. If I can recall, it was like, you know, a duo and a duo sort of situation. So the first thing is this lip gloss in Baddie. It is a peachy tone with gold reflex. Love lip glosses like that. Very nice. Ooh, see the little peachiness to it? And you can see it's very glossy. Formula feels real nice on my hand. And the thing about the lip bars, their packaging is so nice. That sort of see-through stained glass window packaging. It's on almost everything. Beautiful. I also got this liquid lipstick in Unimpressed. That color. That is a nice color. And that is a really nice formula. It doesn't feel like thick or very, very watery and lightweight. I'll leave it there to see if it dries down and how it dries down. But I really like that color, and that formula just feels really nice going on. I also got a lipstick in Baby Bellini. You see the packaging has that same kind of cutout. It is so pretty. And of course it is a nude. You know, I had to get me a nude. Nice sort of pinky peachy nude. And the last thing I got was this lip pencil smudge proof lip liner in Straight Up, which is a nice chocolatey brown. That is nice and soft, pigmented. Love it. It's one of those that you have to sharpen. It's not like a roll up. But that is a beautiful color. Those are the tones that I like to wear when I wear my nudes. Actually, it goes really well with the nude. So I obviously can't remember the price of any of these. So when I'm editing, I'll do a little bit of research and I'll put the prices on the screen, but just so you know, most if not all of this was on sale. That's pretty much the only time I buy anything. See, and I'm gonna use my Tarte Micellar Water and Makeup Cleanser to clean off the swatches. Ooh, at least we know it works well. Okay, the next thing I picked up and I already featured here on my channel are these 4 lashes from AK Lashes and Company. It is my nephew's girlfriend's company. It's a new company, and right now they're actually doing a giveaway. So if you're interested, I'll put their Instagram down below. You can go follow them and enter the giveaway. I have these 4 lashes from them. So we have Mamacita, nice and fluffy. Then we have Bonita, that's a little bit more PC, but very dramatic. Then we have Diosa, which is very, very full, but also very fluffy. And then we have Latina, which is still dramatic, but very, very PC if you like that look. So these lashes were $10 each, and they are very, very dramatic. And I used all of them in different looks. I'm sure if you've been on my channel before, you've seen them. They are, even though they are really long and very dramatic, sometimes I do very dramatic looks, they are very, very comfortable. They went on very easy, and even for me, I was a little bit like, ooh, these are a little dramatic, but once they were on and they finished off the look, it looks so good. All my looks on Instagram, people are like, oh, your lashes, your lashes, your lashes, because they're just stunning when they're on. Next thing I picked up was some Beauty Bakerie, also already featured on my channel. So I picked up the two mini face palettes. So there's the Neapolitan palette, and I use this in my full face of Beauty Bakerie. I will link that down below if you haven't seen it. That look was beautiful. So this is a palette trio. There's a blush, highlight, and bronzer. This works perfectly on my skin. I think this is for medium to deep skin tones. And I also picked up the brownie bar, and this one leans more dark, deep skin tones. Rich, very, very rich. I haven't actually used this one yet because I was worried that this would be too dark for my skin, but I'm actually going to try it and just go in with a really light hand because that highlighter just looks so, so beautiful. And this blush, you all know me and the orangey blushes, looks really beautiful. So I'm actually going to try to use this pretty soon. I also picked up 2 lip products. So one of their lip whips in Fortune Cookie and one of their mini little cake pop lipsticks in Skinny Dip. Again, I already swatched this for y'all, but this is Skinny Dip. They're both nude. No, I love my nudes. And this is Fortune Cookie. I believe both of these are best-selling colors. That Fortune Cookie is, ooh, it's dreamy. So again, I have used some of these in a video before. I'll link it down below. And when I bought these, Beauty Bakerie was having a Friends and Family 30% off sale, and that's when I picked these up. Next thing I picked up was some UOMA Beauty lipsticks. And I also picked up the sponge, which is dirty because I used it yesterday. But this is a 2-4 sponge, so there's a white side. It's supposed to be white. Obviously it's not white because I just used it. A white side and a black side. This side is softer and this side is more firm. Has a little bit of an angle to it, which is probably for use on the face. I did a full face of UOMA Beauty and I used this and I kind of talked about my thoughts about it. Not my favorite, but I do like the white side. The lippies, on the other hand, the 2 colors I have is Angela and Eartha. Both nudes, of course. So this is Angela and then this is Eartha. Both nudes, both very cool tone. One is a little bit darker than the other. Absolutely love these colors. Love the formula. I'm waiting for, well, eventually when they have another sale, I'm going to pick up some more colors because the packaging on this is really high end. Has a magnetic closure. Just really, really nice all around. And again, I picked this up when they had a sale. I think it was 40% off. I think I got them for like $14 each. And both the formula, the colors, the packaging, everything about these, absolutely lovely. I love it. The next thing I picked up was from BH Cosmetics. So these are the 4 palettes from the Weekend Vibes collection, and one of their truffle blushes. So the truffle blush is a little mini blush palette with 4 colors. I really like the orangey peachy tones of this. I think I used these in my UOMA Beauty video, but I'm not quite sure, but I'll figure it out and I'll link it down below. This smells so good. It really does smell like orange, chocolate, vanilla. It smells really nice, and the blush is performed really nicely. And the highlight is not like bam there in your face, but it gives you a pretty nice sheen if you like a glow from within. If you like a see me from space highlight, this is not for you. But it's a nice soft highlight and looked really nice and wet on my skin. I also picked up these 4 palettes from the Weekend Vibes collection, so it's sort of like the brunch collection. There's the Belgian Waffle face palette, the Bellini, another face palette, but this one's blushes, the Mimosa eyeshadow palette, and the Avocado Toast eyeshadow palette. I have a mini review of these on my Instagram. I also did 3 looks of this entire collection. My Instagram is always linked down below. Follow me. All of those palettes I bought when there was, I think it was like 30% off. That's when I picked those up. The next stuff I picked up was from Lancome. They had a 35% off friends and family sale. So I needed to refill my favorite foundation. I'm wearing it right now. It is like a perfect absolute match for me. This does oxidize, so when you look at it and you try it out, you would think like, oh my god, that's too light, but it oxidizes almost immediately. This formula looks like skin. It doesn't need any help. It takes a lot for it to budge. It doesn't break up. Like, I'm obviously oily as I always am, but it's not breaking up. Like, you're not seeing my skin underneath, and that happens with a lot of foundations. When they say this is 24-hour, I haven't tried, I haven't tested it. But to me, I feel like it lasts a really long time. I love wearing it in the summertime. When I first tried this was in Miami. So, and it held up over there. So, I like wearing this in the summertime. My shade is 430. I think this is Bisque C. And then I picked up the concealer. This is my first time using the concealer. Well, my first time buying the concealer since I love this so much. And I got 420 Bisque N or 13 CN. I don't know why it has 2 names. That's the that's the concealer that I'm wearing now. It gives really good coverage, but this is thick. She is thick. So it's a squeezy tube, so I usually squeeze it out and then take a brush to apply it, and then I go over the sponge to blend it out. But your girl is thick like me, thick with like 3 C's. I also picked up a backup of my favorite mascara, Monsieur, Bake, in this beautiful limited edition packaging with hearts on it. How cute is this? So it is in black. I love this mascara because I love the brush, how it really combs through the lashes. This is perfect for me when I'm not wearing false lashes. It really curls my lashes and thickens them all in one. So it actually looks like I have lashes when we all know I have how many? 4. I've been using this for years. This is my favorite mascara. I haven't used anything else that outdoes this. So until then, I will keep replenishing this. So I just got another one, and it is pricey. It's $25. I don't even know. I only buy it on sale. And yeah, 35% off. I had to grab me up one because the one I've been using is on the tail end. It's on its way out. I also picked up a liquid liner. Don't judge me. Don't come for me. It's not black. It is actually blue. And the reason why I picked this up is because it's the one that the brush does this. This is Jackie Aina's fault. She always uses this liner and she talks about it all the time. So, of course, it was 35% off. I figured I'd pick one up, and I picked it up in navy blue. Ooh, that is a pretty blue. It's my first time swatching it. That is a beautiful blue. Yeah, I would have jumped out a window if I bought another black liner. I'm not that crazy. But yeah, that is super cool. Excited to actually try this liner. It's drying down to be really matte already. Ooh, excited. Okay, the next thing I pick up, I might have been a little crazy. I went into CVS and they had Karity. I think I mentioned before in my quarantine haul, I picked up some Karity from their website. They had a 35% off sale, so I picked up some stuff, which I still haven't used yet. I'm getting to it, I promise. But I went into one CVS where they've been selling it there, and it's a little bit pricier than you know, regular brands that you would see at CVS, but they were on clearance for 75% off. So when I see numbers like that, I go a little crazy. Case in point. So this is what I grabbed. These are the two brushes are the E30. You can see they're blender brushes, but they're on the smaller sort of tapered side. I really love blender brushes like this when I'm doing my crease color, because the point goes right in here where I have that eye fat. It goes right in here and get that color right in the crease. Absolutely love blending brushes this size. It is pretty soft. I've been using it. It is nice. It is good to when you're getting like a nice dark deep brown or burgundy in the crease to really get in there but yet blend it out. I love brushes this size for that. So these are originally $6. They were 75% off. You do the math, I'll put it on the screen. So I picked up 2 of them. This is all that was left on the rack. If there was more, I would have taken more. I also picked up 2 of their eyeshadow primer. It's called Pre-Shadow. It is a long-lasting anti-crease primer, so I'll use this when I'm using their eyeshadows, and I'll be the judge of that. So what I like is that the primer comes on a doe foot. It has a little bit of pigment to it, not a lot. When it comes on a doe foot, that kind of makes it easy for application. You see, once you blend it out, it's basically colorless. And it has a little bit of tack to it to grab onto the shadow. So like I said, I will put it on, try it, see how it works with their eyeshadows and other eyeshadows, you never know, and see if it's any good. I think I paid like maybe $2 for this. So one of the first palettes I picked up was the Come As You Are palette. In the quarantine haul, I was talking about this might be one of the others that I would pick up if I thought their quality was great, which I still don't even know because I barely even used their palettes. The one that I used was a peach palette, which was okay. But again, at 75% off, your girl could not resist. So these are the colors. It's giving me subculture vibes, and I absolutely love the subculture palette. I'm one of those. So it's giving me those subculture vibes. So I'm excited to try this. It's a beautiful fall palette. And for some of the reviews I've heard on this was actually pretty good. So I'm going to do some fall looks with this palette for sure. I also got the Smoky palette. Look at how pretty this is. So it's pretty colorful, a little bit of a neutrals in there, so there's like a lighter, brighter side and a darker, more sultry side. There's some shimmers, some mattes, really, really beautiful. Excited to dip into this too. And then I also got the Rose All Day palette. This one looks pretty similar to the peach palette in terms of packaging. So this is what it looks like. And then here are the colors. Of course, it's called Rose All Day, so it's a pink palette. And I'm not mad at that. You know, I love pinks. Some of these lighter colors, we know how I feel about it, but they have a lot of seemingly darker colors to help deepen it up, like this brown and this purple over here. So I'll try it out. We'll see how it works out, if it really has the depth that I like in my palettes, but it is so beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys like the last makeup thing that I picked up was a bunch of Rimmel London stuff. I think I have enough to do a full face of Rimmel London, minus eyebrows and of course liquid liner, because I have way too many of those to buy more. But I went into CVS and there was a 40% off of all the Rimmel London stuff, so I took the opportunity to grab up a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, at this point I have pretty much a full face. I'm going to be working on a full face of Rimmel London video, so look out for that. There's some more stuff, but this is all I can hold in my hand. So when I do that video, I'll go more into depth of what I have and the colors, and if I like it, if I don't like it. I haven't used any of it yet, so I don't even know if I like it or not, so more to come on that. The next thing I picked up that was makeup related was the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. I got the large size. They were having a friends and family sale, 35% off. This is usually, I would say $40. Yeah, $40. So I got 35% off and free shipping, so it was $28 maybe. Again, price will be on the screen right here. So this is a quick drying brush cleaner. Now, I have a lot of brushes. I really shouldn't need to immediately have to clean my brushes. But But my face brushes, all my face brushes get dirty before all of my eye brushes get dirty. And I don't want to wash my face brushes when I still have eye brushes. So what I do, or what I can do, is just give the face brushes a quick wash when I need to use them, when I have a lot more eye brushes left over. And then when I'm doing my major wash with everything, then everything can be washed. But you know, if I need a powder brush and it's dirty, I can easily just get it clean with this, and it dries instantly. You put a little bit in a cup, not a lot, because it evaporates really quickly, and you dip about 1/4 of the brush into the solution, and it soaks up the solution. It soaks up really quickly, so you don't want to put in too much because it will go into the ferrule of your brush. So you put about 1/4 of the brush in, take it back out, and then you rub it on a paper towel or a towel, and it immediately cleans your brush. Your brush is clean, kills bacteria, removes all the dirt, and it dries so quickly. The brush is dry and ready to use right away. This is really good. It's professional grade, so this is really good for like makeup artists. My best friend who's a makeup artist, she's the one who I saw using this. So when I saw it was on sale, I was like, hello. And then also, did you guys know that Cinema Secrets Cinema Secrets does makeup? I saw in the Boxy pop-up, side note, my Boxy pop-up order is on its way. I saw in Boxy pop-up there were like eyeshadows and stuff. I was like, I didn't even know they made makeup. I thought it was just cleaner. Anyway, so this is gonna last me a really long time because like I said, you only need a little bit. And I got the big size because I'm like either go big or go home. I'm that type of chick. Okay, and the last thing I want to mention, which is beauty related but not makeup related, is I picked up a bunch of things in the Miel birthday sale. They turned 6, so every item on their website was $6. And I've used this brand before, not a lot. I used maybe 1 or 2 things and I liked it. So when I saw that everything was $6 as opposed to anywhere between $12 and $18, I got some things. So I picked up the Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Hair Butter. So it looks like. I started using it a little bit. It smells so good. Ooh, so good. Whenever I wear these and my hair is out, I get so many compliments about how nice my hair smells. It is so good. I also picked up the Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing and Anti-Breakage Conditioner. As you can see, I'm already using it. I don't wash my hair very often, maybe once every 2 weeks. 1, because I don't like to do it, and 2, I don't put that much product in my hair. Because you see, I got my gel braids in, and my hair is going to be like this for a week, so there's not going to be any products going into my hair, and that's usually what happens. So I don't tend to wash my hair a lot because it doesn't need it, and you don't really need to wash your hair a lot, to be honest, unless you have really oily hair, which I don't. So it's going to be like this for a while. Don't need to wash it for like 2-3 weeks. Speaking of washing, I also picked up this Miel Tiny Tots Sasha Inchi Cleansing Shampoo. So this is for my daughter. She is, the shampoo I bought for her before, she's still going through that, so we haven't started using this yet. Super cute that they make natural stuff for kids. Of course, just like me, both my kids have curly hair, so I'm always trying to get them products that'll work well for their hair. And then, you know, obviously I'm looking into the black-owned brands who understand the struggle, so they know what we need. Lots of detangling. So excited to try this on her. And then I also picked up the curl enhancing cream, also for kids. We haven't started using this one yet. We're still working on the other one. But this is the curl cream. I like that it has a pump, because you know you gotta do these things one-handed sometimes. I also picked up the White Peony Leave-In Conditioner. I use this today. I use this all the time. It's almost done. I'm gonna have to get me another one at full price. Yeah, I really like this. Love this. Love this. I sprayed in my hair to detangle it, and it works really well. Love this. No, what I used to do is I would have like water and conditioner in a spray bottle, but you know, this is what I'm trying to make. So I like this type of a spray because my hand is obviously slippery from all the products, so this type of spray helps me to really be able to spray it and it's not sliding all over. And again, this also smells really nice. And then the last thing I get was the Pomegranate and Honey Curl Refreshing Spray. This is about halfway, and mostly because my husband spilled it. But there's a lot of it left. And what I like with this is after I wash my hair and, you know, 2-3 days later I still have some curls and maybe I don't want to put it in a bun yet, I spray this in. Like, you know, you wake up in the morning and your curls are a little dry, I spray this in to kind of revive it without having to re-wet my hair. You spray this in, you leave it for a little bit and you scrunch it and the curls come right back looking nice and juicy. And this one also works really, really well and smells really nice. Okay guys, now I have talked you to death, and that was just June. Why did I think that I was going to do June and July at the same time? I must be drinking. I wish I was drinking, but I'm not. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up in June. I'm going to be doing the July haul pretty soon because I already have this stuff out, so I might as well. If I use any of these things already, I'll link those videos below if you want to see me use them or talk a little bit more in depth about them. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have any of these, if you use them, do you love them, do you hate them, what do you think? If you enjoyed this video and you love hauls, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.